Good morning, my friends. Look, Tom Brady did it again, and I'm not gonna just give props. Thank you to offensive linemen, defensive line, our whole defense. Such a good season for everyone all around. Special teams, coaching. I'm gonna miss Brian Flores. Today he'll be announced as the Miami Dolphins head coach officially, and Greg Schiano most likely will replace, per Ian Rappaport, will replace him, which is not even a bad replacement. Um, So I wanted to talk about some things. Look, the Patriots have 12 draft picks and Greg Schiano coming in to replace their top defensive coordinator. So unheard of a football dynasty. And I think I'm so sick and tired. And I don't know as a Patriots fan, but even if I wasn't a Patriots fan, I'm so sick. I hear people that I have friends that aren't Patriots fans, and they're like, I'm sick and tired of people trying to predict the end of the Patriots dynasty. Just sit back and watch greatness, and I agree. I imagine it was like this when the '96 Bulls reign was going on, and when the Giants dynasty was happening for a little short spur, and the Warriors dynasty. We see this happen a lot in sports. It's so annoying. They just watch greatness. It's just the Patriots, in my opinion. We can have our opinions. Are the greatest dynasty of all time, and they move so smartly. It's just ridiculous that next year we're going to be so much better with the injuries we had this year. Um, Bentley, Izzo, Sam, Barrios. It's just crazy we came this far. That's not even just all of the injuries. And Chung even broke his arm in the game while it was going on today. What a team, man. What a team. They deserve all the pats on the backs. Um, this team is going to be way better next year, and that's what people understand. That should strike fear into the all 31 other teams in the NFL. That should strike fear into their hearts because they're gonna have to work hard. The Patriots aren't ending anytime soon. Tom Brady said before the game in his interview, he said, I don't want to." He said, "When I can't deliver for this team, then I'll retire." That's very scary. And I'm just saying, I don't think we'll ever see a dynasty like this. We may never see a dynasty like this again. And the Patriots they have a lot of. Now they're first. I'm gonna make my outlook video, of course. Um, their first priority should be Trey Flowers. Of course, that's their biggest free agent. Um, that's their first priority, of course. I think that they get an extension done before free agency starts. In my opinion, we'll see what happens. I think that they need to get a extension worked out though. Hmm. It's just so crazy to think, the Patriots. I'm very disappointed in the Patriots because our offense was very slow. I know we don't have many targets. I love Julian Edelman. He was great today. Wide receiver one. I've been saying it for weeks since Josh Gordon went down. That's our wide receiver one right now. Um, but I'm very disappointed. I'm just disappointed, and you know, and I'm very disappointed that the Patriots didn't use one of my key things. I said, if you watch my video, I said what the Patriots need to do to beat the Rams. But they need to use play action. The Rams are the worst team defending play action. I think I only saw one play action pass from Brady. That's terrible. And he did good attacking Roman and Peters, but oh god, seeing one play action pass is not ideal. You have to attack them and make them feel uncomfortable. If the play action pass, he had the run settled, and I would have loved to see more play action from Brady. But I can't complain. Really wasn't your typical New England Patriots deke and dunk screen here and run there. The Rams defense is pretty good. And they were playing really good today, so I got to give it to them. But yeah, the Patriots could not get that. They took out James White in a lot of plays I saw. Oh yeah, I saw that, and You know, and this is exactly what I talked about in my last video. That's how Julian Edelman got so many yards because you can't, it's just not, their secondary is that good, and they were worried about taking the running back out of the backfield because of Tom's first option. Well, then what happens to Julian? It's like he's gonna look up to him very quickly, and Julian is a very crisp route runner. Some can make a case he's the best route runner in the game. Um, yeah, he did put on a display of great routes in this postseason. Um, Man, it was a good game. I think that someone said something perfectly. Tonight's game for the Rams was just the biggest ball don't lie. I think that was just pure karma. Them scoring 3 points the whole game about getting shut out. Uh, that's just. I think that was just the Saints getting revenge. And also also it's kind of crazy. I think Ryan Allen played really good. That's my boy. He played really good. Hacker played good. But Jared Goff, it was times where I was like, okay, Cooks was open on that play. Um, he could have threw it to work. It's like Jared Goff is terrible. He's 24. I guess he got time to learn. I'm never gonna be a Jared Goff fan, and it's crazy to think he has a Super Bowl appearance though he's that young. I guess you gotta get a kid a break. He's facing the New England Patriots. His first Super Bowl start at 24 years of age. So I will give him a break from that standpoint. But he was terrible tonight. Not really tonight. He's not really a good postseason for Jared Goff. He doesn't look that good. He was, 20 or 40 last game? The game before the Super Bowl. Um, you know, I was just very surprised because I could see the direction the game was going for the Patriots. It was like still felt confident it was going to win because I said Jared Goff was the reason. And was I wrong? Yeah, the Patriots. Like I said, the good thing for them is they're going to be a better team next year. Um, you gotta get things going. I'm just going to be strictly honest. You gotta get things going. Um, the fact that we couldn't get anything on the ground and get anything moving at some points, and Josh McDaniels were prepared for that. You're facing a D line with Fowler, Sue, and Aaron Donald, and I was very surprised at some points. And then just Brady needs a number one. It just frustrates me. Julian Edelman, I love him, but you still need two good receivers. Gronk is not always gonna be open. Um, it sucks seeing the no separation. I love Chris Hogan, but he's not it. And I think we should move on from him for agency. Um, it's getting ridiculous, man. It is. I would love for the Patriots to draft a Marquise Brown type receiver. I'm gonna talk about my outlook if they're available. I have to look at all the scenarios, but a lot of people link AJ Brown to the Patriots. He's a Patriots fan. I saw on his Twitter, but I don't think he'll be available at our draft pick. So you take that as I think he'll be the first receiver off the board, no doubt. Um, Brady just needs a wide receiver one that could develop, and Brown or Brown, that's hilarious. AJ Brown and Marquise Brown could be that one. Hilariously enough, they both have the same last name. But yeah, it was a good game. It was boring, kind of, but it was good during the late stages of the fourth. Um, I mean, Brady didn't play his best game, but he didn't play his worst. I hate how people are trying to nitpick his stats. Now, when last year he threw 500 yards and 3 touchdowns, and they were like, well, he still lost. You can't do that. Um, also, yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel confident going into that season, of course. But I'm just saying, I feel really, really good and energized. If we would have lost, I still would have felt the same way because nobody even expected this team to make the Super Bowl. That's crazy. But I'm looking. I can't say I'm excited. But I'm looking forward to free agency. I just hopefully uh, keep Trey Flowers. You know, if we don't keep Trey Flowers, it's gonna be an interesting off season for the Patriots. I can tell you that much. I think Trey Flowers is a big part. I do think they can replace him. But I think he's a big part. You would like the Patriots to not have that priority of, with the cap space they have, not having to look into replacing Trey Flowers all off season. I'm just looking at Earl Thomas and seeing these other big free agents. So that's gonna be it, man. I'm tired. I'm just gonna keep it real.